What's going on? We got a live recording of a YouTube video, aka some replays that we normally do offline, but we want to watch today some Zen 1v1 replays. We're going to watch them mostly from Zen's perspective because he is the player we haven't focused on in 1v1 before. He's playing against Ashley. Ashley's the one who uploaded these replays. And if you don't know who Zen is, you're definitely going to know who Zen is in about 6 to 8 months when Zen is finally allowed to play in the RLCS. He is a player who recently turned 15, is French, but is disallowed from playing in the RLCS because he subbed in for a team when he was underage in order to help them qualify, which is, of course, against the rules. So he is having to serve a year-long ban for doing so, but he'll be back, and he is very highly touted. If you're watching on this channel, oh my goodness, Ashley. Maybe we should be watching Ashley's perspective. A crazy musty double. But if you've been watching my channel, you certainly know about a player named Daniel. Now, when people try and compare Zen to Daniel, they say they are not being nice enough to Daniel. They say that's to Zen. They're saying that's a poor comparison, that Zen is so much better than Daniel that comparing him to Daniel is not fair. So if that gives you an idea of the kind of hype that Zen has, now you should know. Now, Zen, I don't think focuses on 1v1 as much as Daniel, so you probably shouldn't rate his ability too much on his 1v1 game as opposed to maybe Daniel's 1v1 game, who's focused on it a little bit more. But I do expect to see some good gameplay from him either way. Right now, he's been getting clipped on by Ashley, but he has tied the game after a good midfield challenge, a kickoff win. Now he's up 3-2. Zen, I think, is highly expected to team alongside a French team or a French org when he eventually is allowed to get in the RLCS. And I believe he is trying out with teams right now, even though he is going to be banned from the beginning part of the next season, meaning the team that he's on likely either is going to have to play with some kind of sub or can't play in the first few splits. I think the first split and a half is about how much it'll have to be if somebody does team with Zen. I have a feeling this guy is so highly touted that it is a risk that teams are going to be willing to take. Right now, Zen tied with Ashley 3-3. If you don't know who Ashley is, Ashley, the player who plays with one arm, his arm and his chin, in order to be one of the more mechanical players in the world. Zen is going to fall from the ceiling in order to challenge this air dribble. He succeeds in doing so. Ashley going to play keep away and once again take to the skies. He loves his air dribbles and his resets. Can Zen stop this one? He can. Ashley tried to fake it low. It is going to be a free counter for Zen. Wait a second. Did Zen miss? No, he didn't. He found it. 4-3. Can score his open nets. So certainly an RLCS prospect indeed. The level of which we've seen some players unable to hit him. Forced into his back corner off of this play. Has a unique car. I haven't seen anybody play with it. Oh, great. I mean, Ashley's looking really good. Not able to stop this air dribble attack. Ashley defaulting into air dribbles and every single possession he's had, whether that's wall to air dribbles or just ground to air like that last one. And weirdly enough, the player who I think plays less 1v1, which is Zen, is just farming Ashley on the kickoffs. So a bit of a role reversal or maybe what we would have expected. I have seen Zen in the top 100 leaderboard on occasion, and in fact, if he's queuing into Ashley, then he has to be decently high. So he obviously plays at least some ones. And this air dribble, it's going to take a miracle to find a way to score it. He's actually just going to create a wall to get the bounce back towards the net. And then 50 with Ashley to go up 6-4. Free flip from Zen. Did he even get a scoring opportunity from this? That was a crazy move to turn what was a very lost kickoff into a goal. The pre-flip to pop it past, get the boost, and then now it's his possession instead of Ashley's. Quite the sneaky grab. Ashley, wave dash kickoff. Should be able to neutralize that one goal right back. 7-5 still in favor of Zen. Zen versus Daniel. Maybe one day. I have a feeling we won't see that for a long time until both of them are on land. I'm not sure either one of them would be too willing to play against each other on opposite ping. Ashley, the high pop in order to get it over Zen, but the cost of being able to score. Now Zen, what can he make happen here off the ceiling? Try to push it down, but Ashley able to intercept it. Oh my goodness, what a dunk. Just turned an aggressive challenge. Is there a world in which he finds this goal? There is. Ashley recovering late. Couldn't get up to the back wall. The Doomsy and the goal. Oh, wave dash past the play. Super high scoring game here between these two. Both of them need to maybe play a little bit more passive on kickoffs, especially Zen, who now has the lead. Could afford to see some fakes, some delays. Ashley gets those reset with such ease. Zen able to go over the top of it, though. I'm surprised we didn't see Ashley use any of that reset. If he did get it, Zen has done a good job of boxing out Ashley at the midfield, though. A couple of different times he's been able to keep Ashley at bay. And it's 6-9. Minute left to go. Zen forced back into the corner off the kickoff. Ashley has been taking every dribble into the air, but not if Zen tackles it before he can get it started. Zen wave dashes Ashley. Yeah, another air dribble setup. And he must not be getting that reset because there's really no reason at all. Great use of the power slide just to style the 360 into the 10th goal. But I mean, that was a really good setup by Ashley, and he just didn't finish it with the flip. Whether he was trying to fake, I don't think he should have, because he could have just slammed in. Very easy 7th goal, but now 10-6. Both these guys low on boost, fighting each other at the midfield. Zen is going to get a long shot, and Ashley can't stop it, and he forfeits. Hey, you know what? I lied. Ashley can stop it. He found the one way. Not let it go in by ending the game. So Zen will win this first of 2 games against Ashley, but we have another one coming right up after this. Game number 2 of Zen versus Ashley. Zen this time using a much more popular preset. I've never seen that decal setup before, and these guys are right back into their same antics. Ashley up the wall off the kickoff, using his air dribble reset to get past Zen, and this time he does. It's an early lead for the Englishman. We're going to stay on Zen's perspective because I think his perspective is the one that people are very interested in seeing. I don't think he's been in a ton of show matches or events outside of the French community. I think he's kind of farmed victories inside the French community, and so everybody has been able to see tons of his gameplay there. But I think as far as English-speaking type events have gone, I don't think we've seen Zen in a terribly lot of them. Oh my goodness, Ashley. That dribble reset. I mean, this is almost the exact same game, I feel like. Did Ashley not start with a dribble musty that... I guess he scored the first one. That one he just almost scored. Great save from Zen. Basically, we're just seeing an exhibition of Zen playing defense against tough air dribbles. And he's done a decent job so far. How's he going to turn this into a goal? Look at this reset. No way he finds a double and gets it in. He actually had it online. I'm sure that registered as a shot and save. But Ashley does save it away and punishes back the other way. I switched over. I couldn't resist looking at that shot from Ashley's perspective. But credit to him. These guys both back and forth at each other in the air. There's a crowd here at the very least, which I much prefer over Deadeye Canyon's no crowd. Quick kickoff goal for Ashley. Ashley, another wall to air dribble. We've seen this same spot so many times. Ashley does use the reset this time, but for a very soft shot. Zen now, single jump, low 50. Didn't even need to. Got Ashley on the fake, and he could not even slow it down enough to force Zen into getting another touch, because even if he did, Zen was certainly going to score. Zen back off the ball. He has played a very passive defensive style here against Ashley in ones. For the most part, because he's had a tough time gaining control of kickoffs, but every time Ashley has space, he just wants to go back to the corner and let Ashley attack from the full field. Can't stop Ashley this time. 4-3. Yeah, Ashley was born without one arm and has played so well in his gameplay that his game... Oh, look at the shot from Zen. Great reset shot from Zen. But he's played so well that it's not even... I don't even think about it anymore. I forget about it because it's so obviously something that he has been able to completely overcome and has some of the best mechanics you've seen in Rocket League. So I frequently forget about it. Ashley quicker to this ball than Zen, but it does cost him the last bit of boost that he had, which means it'll still be a free Zen ball. Ashley can't keep up with it. And Zen, who popped the ball. Notice Ashley was not willing to come challenge him, so he just let it fall to the ground and was hoping to catch Ashley in a poor shadow, but a good recovery means Ashley keeps it a tie game. Dunked by Zen. 50, and Ashley's going to have an angle. Zen cannot afford to go to the boost, but I lied about Ashley having the angle. Maybe he did. He certainly didn't shoot it on said angle. So he slams it off the back wall and basically own goals as Zen gets a 5th. Zen, quick angle off the kickoff, 6-4. Leading this game. I don't know where Zen is currently ranked, or Ashley either. I guarantee it's either in the top 100 or just outside of it for both of them. Ooh, Zen, good takeaway. But he actually slammed it too hard, so credit to Ashley. If Ashley can get back to this one, yeah, I mean, it's not a poor defensive strategy. You might think Ashley made such a big mistake from challenging so early, but if he makes Zen boom the ball like that, and then there's no way to get the ball in net in time, then it's a great defensive play, and then Ashley takes control. Irregular bump. He's got himself a 5th. Ashley chip into a dribble and a reset. We know how much he loves those. Zen, for the most part, has saved them all. Look at this insane approach to the ball. Able to get a reset to stop himself on the ball. It's multi-purpose. So keeps the ball moving, but is able to basically set himself up for, oh, imagine. Imagine? No, it's not going to be in. But it sets himself up for that soft dribble. All right, I'm just going to Ashley's perspective. We've seen too many of these dribbles. Let's watch it from his position. This time he fakes. Credit to him. He is lethal in the air. Zen, he's had to save those musties a couple different times. So when Ashley fakes it, he's got to believe it could actually come. Looking for the top right. Can't find it. Zen, is he going to find a way to shoot this? He actually lost possession there, and if Ashley had been putting on more pressure, he could have taken it away even earlier. So Ashley is still going to take it away. Air dribble. Look at the acceleration. Just a little bit too much. Got Zen to miss. Oh, but Zen. Dude, Zen has done this multiple times. He does such a good job of winning these small races to the boost and boxing Ashley out in the process. And so that means not only does he get 100 boosts, but he throws Ashley's momentum off and completely kills his speed, and then it's just free range from there. 7-6 in the last 30 seconds. Ashley gonna have to play from behind. Zen wall dashes in order to not use a single bit of boost, but then misses the chip off the corner. This is some super deep pressure for somebody who is up 1 at the end of the game. Make it up 2. That is why he does it. 8-6 with 21 seconds left to go. Ashley wave dash kickoff. Not going to be enough. Although Zen did just miss this wave dash, which should be a goal for Ashley, but Ashley missed as well. So it's just a miss fest here at the end of this replay. Oh, that would have been a cool shot. He power slid not to lose his position. But it will be 8-7. Seems like it's going to be a Zen win. So many Steam notifications. Yeah, sorry for everybody watching this. Forgot to silence my Steam. Ashley through the skies. Zen intercepts, and that will be the final scoreline, 8-7. So a couple replays from Zen's perspective, a player we're very excited to see. I don't think once is necessarily his mode to shine in. I think maybe we'll, at some point, watch some 2v2 gameplay of him as well. I think he's considered one of the best 2v2 gamers that there is. So I think those will be some interesting replays to watch. But Zen, get excited. The French prodigy, he'll be coming this next RLCS season.